Harper One and HarperAudio present The Grieving Body: How the Stress of Loss Can Be an Opportunity for Healing by Mary Frances O'Connor, Ph.D. This is the author. A note before we begin. Don't forget to download the accompanying enhancement PDF from your audiobook provider. It contains charts from the book and will be referred to throughout as the enhancement. This book contains advice and information relating to healthcare. It should be used to supplement rather than replace the advice of your doctor or another trained health professional. If you know or suspect you have a health problem, it is recommended that you seek your physician's advice before embarking on any medical program or treatment. All efforts have been made to assure the accuracy of the information contained in this book as of the date of publication. This publisher and the author disclaim liability for any medical outcomes that may occur as a result of applying the methods suggested in this book. To Rick, for teaching me there is more to love than words. Introduction. When part of us has been cut away. Imagine you are cycling down a city street lined with beautiful trees, enjoying the fresh air and slight breeze. You see that you are approaching an intersection and you automatically reach out to squeeze your handbrakes. But there are no brakes there, only the bare handlebar. Your heart rate speeds up, your muscles tense. The intersection is getting closer, you need to stop. You clutch at the bar, and then you remember that this beach cruiser bicycle has coaster brakes, engaged by pedaling backward. Your heart may continue to pound for a little while as you travel on. Many of us would find the ride stressful, since the habitual way of riding a bike is no longer easy, no longer relaxing. The key to this metaphor is that it is the absence of something built into the way we naturally operate in the world, that causes our body to react, our heart rate to accelerate, our blood pressure to surge. This whole situation happens in a brief moment and may even happen largely in our subconscious. We figure out how to manage the situation. But even if we do not note it consciously as stressful, our body has still reacted to the absence of the brakes. You may never have considered this, but this is similar to how our body reacts to the absence of a loved one after they die. Our loved one is built into every action we take and how we function in the world. Their absence causes our body to react because we need them in a basic survival kind of way. Our body's stress response to their absence, over and over again, happens even if we dismiss the moment as unimportant. The missing handbrakes is a simplistic metaphor, but imagine how many times after a loss we might reach out for our one and only, by picking up the phone to call them, or even just realizing they're not in the room. When they're not there, our grieving body reacts. When a loved one dies, it is not just our brain that responds. Our reaction to loss is not only in our thoughts, our emotions, our mind. The response to the death of a loved one is a physiological one as well, reverberating through our body. Bereaved people show increased heart rate, blood pressure, stress hormones, inflammation. Without our spouse or our child or our sibling, the world feels all wrong, even when we cannot put our finger on what is missing from the situation. Maybe it's missing the shoes kicked off and left lying in the hallway, or the whistle of the tea kettle from the next room. Our body still reacts to their absence. When we form a bond with a loved one, we form an unconscious dynamic system, in addition to the conscious one we typically think of. This relationship between two bodies has many responses without either person's conscious awareness. When my partner hugs me, my heart rate decelerates. When I go to sleep at night, I respond to the warmth, smell, and sounds of him next to me, helping to cue the release and inhibition of various neurochemicals that allow me to slip into that state of slumber. Every time I leave on a trip, my departure from him resounds through my body in ways I am not aware of, but are not
Sample complete. Ready to continue?